Graduates and guests, it is my honor now to present to you our President, Ann Buller.
Good morning. Oh, come on. We're going to try this just one more time. Good morning. Good morning. Excellent. See, I'm a teacher. I need feedback. It's my absolute honor to welcome you to Centennial College. To the guests and family members, this may be your first visit to the college. We hope it's not your last. And if you come again, we promise we'll take you in an actual building instead of a tent. I wish you would give me a little bit of a privilege this morning, which is, while I welcome all of you, I really have a few things I'd like to say to the graduates. So if you don't mind, I'm going to aim some of my remarks to the folks here in the front section. I have a few things I'd like to say. And as we heard so beautifully in the Convocation speech this morning, it's difficult to think, what do you say at a convocation? What's the thing you're going to take away? So I decided that I want to talk to you a little bit about my wishes for you. Now, given that there's a lot of graduates here this morning, I'm going to take my remarks from 60 minutes to 45. Okay, that's good. It's just to see if you're awake and with me. Since I'm the only thing standing between you and your moment in the sunshine here on the stage, I'm only going to speak for a few minutes, I promise. But I do have some things that I wish for you, for the graduates. First of all, I wish for you the ability to have hope and optimism. You are graduating into a world that's highly, highly complicated. But you know what? And again, the earlier speaker said this. It's important to have hope. It's important to be able to look into the very darkest night and know that that thin sliver of light, that sun will rise again, that the day will break. That's what hope's all about. And optimism is not just about walking around happy with a thought of what's going to happen in the future. Optimism is hard work. Optimists plant a garden in barren land, but then they water it, and they cultivate it, and they hoe it, and they pray over it. Fools simply plant the garden and walk away. Optimism is hard work, but it is such an incredible, incredible gift. I wish for you hope and optimism. I wish for you as well character and courage. You know, at Centennial we talk a lot about global citizenship. We talk about our responsibility to each other and to make a difference in the bigger world. I will say to you that character helps you know when to take up a cause, when to take a stand, when to lend a hand and help someone. I would suggest to you that character is not something we're born with, but character is something that's built. And hand in hand with it is courage. You know, courage is not just about wearing a uniform and going into a battle. In fact, I'd suggest to you, courage doesn't require those things. I think courage comes when we act in the interest of others and we work to change ourselves. You will meet people in this world who will try to put you down, who will try to pull you down, who are the cynics and the critics. And the best thing you can do is have the character and the courage not to be drawn in to their negativity. I wish for you inspiration and joy. And by joy, I don't mean walking around with a smile plastered on your face all the time. That's insanity. That's not joy. Joy is, though, about having the ability to take that particular moment and really feel the awe and the amazing wonder of what's in this world. And it may be holding your own child for the first time, or your own grandchild for the first time, or it may be when you're walking across the stage and you recognize you've actually done it. I hope you will open yourself up to experience that incredible, incredible source of joy. I also wish for you the ability to be inspired. You know, to hear poetry, to hear words, to hear songs, to hear someone's story and let it move you. The cynics, I promise you, are angry and alone and sitting in a corner. Those of us who can be touched by others, we have a much richer, fuller life. So no matter what's presented to you, I wish you that ability to be inspired, to be moved. It takes far more courage to be touched by human beings than it does simply to discount them. And I wish that for you. And finally, I wish for you big love. Now, I didn't say big lust, although you're welcome to that if you choose. Big lust, I think, just takes a partner and some energy. Big love requires all the things we just talked about. It requires character and courage and insight into who you are. It requires you to be inspired and to really feel emotions. And I wish that for you. You know, at this college, we talk a lot about Gandhi's words, right? Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change you wish to see in the world. It's often been said that the problems that we face today cannot be solved by the people who created them, but they can be solved by you. I am honored and thrilled to be here today. I cannot wait to shake your hand and congratulate you, and I challenge you to go out into the world, to actually make a difference, and to be the change you wish to see. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Buller.